Ultimately, I was in for about 14 years. I was what was called a combat engineer, which deals with landmines, demolitions, explosives, things like that. I was in the 82nd Airborne Division, so I used to jump out of airplanes. One of the units that we were there with was doing some training with an anti-personnel mine called an M16, which jumps up out of the ground and then explodes for maximum effect. And they did something wrong with it, and instead of just putting it in the ground like they were supposed to, it actually went off, injuring a lot of the soldiers. And I had some basic knowledge that they teach everybody through basic training and all that, but I just felt like I could be doing more. The mantra was always, they can't stop the clock. It's every second that you've done is another second that you don't have to do, and you're getting closer to finishing and attaining your goal, so why quit? Within a week or two of signing into my new unit, 9/11 happened, so then deployed for a second time to Iraq as part of Operation Iraqi Freedom. I was what's called a flight surgeon, which is basically a doctor for the pilots. My brigade had about 6,000, and I was the top physician for all those individuals. One of the main tenets of the military is kind of improvise, adapt, overcome. Sometimes when I come into the ER to admit a patient, they'll be wearing something, you know, one of the hats that say World War II veteran or Korean War or Vietnam War. And I'll ask them about that. Oh, which branch were you in? And then they'll tell me, and then I'll tell them, well, I was in the Army. And then it's kind of an instant connection. We have a volunteer army now, so we volunteered to do it, and I gladly made that sacrifice and would do it again.